In this video, we're going to talk about naming conventions and keywords. Really what that means is we want to be able to find our files when we're looking for them. And it's important to understand that as long as you have the file name and keywords in place, you will find your files every single time. And one of the greatest things about FileMaster is the ability to change things on the fly. So relax, learn from our mistakes, and enjoy. To keep things neat, think before you file. I know that seems obvious, but trust me, as a user, that's something I wasn't used to doing because I never had choices before, but now we do. So think before you file. How would you like to view this later when you're searching for the file? Should this be a single file with many notes, or should this be multiple files, each having many notes? Here's an example. We're product developers, and we have a product that we launched about 10 years ago called the Easy Level cabinet leveling system. Therefore, as you can imagine, the topic Easy Level is huge. Hundreds of notes about many different things. So in the beginning, we had one file for Easy Level, and we quickly found out that we should divide that up. So now we have lots of files, like Easy Level Design. Dozens and dozens of notes on design and ideas and engineering. That's one large topic. So we have a file with lots of notes on that. We have another file called Easy Level Patent Info. Again, lots and lots of notes back and forth from the patent attorneys until we received our patent. We've got another one, Easy Level Advertising, tons of notes, ongoing notes. And these are great. These help us become laser focused and to find everything we need every single time. Now, if you don't know the answer, just start creating the file. You'll figure it out the minute you start searching for files, and you can tweak them as you go. That's what we did with Easy Level. In the beginning, we just had one. Take, for example, a customer file. Usually, that's going to be one file with lots of notes. And as the jobs come and go, we simply create notes and archive them when we're done with that job. You can see here on a Jack Jones file, a kitchen remodel, there are very few notes in the portal. That's because we're looking at the active notes. But if we choose to view all the notes, you can see we have lots of archived notes that we can search for anytime. That's on another video. Here's another example, Final Cut Pro. It's an excellent software that we use to create videos like this one, but there's lots to know, lots of keyboard shortcuts. So here, I know I want one file which will have dozens of notes on how to use Final Cut. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And because of the built-in search feature within the notes, conversations, and tasks, I can find any one of those notes in a second. Now I want to show you a bad example, what not to do. I started eating vegan food last year. I'm not 100%. Matter of fact, I failed pretty terribly. But now I'm just looking for better, safer foods. So I quickly started taking pictures of my favorite meals and the meals I didn't like so much and entering them into FileMaster. But I never took time to think how I wanted to view this or what I was going to do with this file. Because of that, I ended up with a little bit of a mess. Maybe instead of creating dozens of files, I should have created one file with lots of notes, each having a category like pizza or burger. Why? Because when I go shopping and I have my phone with me, I don't want to have to go to 20 different files to shop. I want to go to one file and quickly narrow my search to that category. And I just created a file for juicing with lots of pictures and recipes. Okay, moving on. Searching and keywords. Keep in mind, the main search field searches the name, the keywords, the contact, and the phone numbers. Typically, the file name should be the formal name. Like if we have a home insurance company called Glacier Insurance, the file name would be Glacier Insurance. The keywords would have home, or auto, or boat if it was auto insurance, or boat insurance. If we wanted to, we could give it a file name, Glacier Insurance, and home in parentheses. It's up to you. The one thing that I will encourage you to do is to find something that works for you, which you'll recognize quickly, and carry that through so everything looks the same. Now in the keywords, you can enter as many keywords as you like, but keep them limited, keep them specific, so your search results are laser accurate. The keyword field is not the place to type a descriptive sentence. Rather, it's a field for keywords and short phrases only. Here's an example, Glacier Insurance, boat, home, car. Not, this is my favorite insurance company. You get the difference? You don't want to do a search and find a bunch of junk. You want to be laser focused, and FileMaster allows you to do that. And here's a tip. If you search for a file and you don't find it immediately, then when you do find it, because you will, you'll just have to think a little bit. What did I call this file? But the minute you find it, add those keywords that you were just searching for into the keyword tags, so the next time you find it. Here's an example. As I mentioned before, we sell the Easy Level cabinet leveling system. So I have lots of notes on different types of cabinets, and one of them is a Lazy Susan. So I have customers asking about Lazy Susans, and I had my customer file with my answers all ready to go, and it was a file with keywords Lazy Susan. Well, I went to search for it about 4 or 5 months later, and I didn't find it because I was searching for corner cabinet. It never dawned on me to add that into the keywords, but guess what? The minute I found it, I put corner cabinet in the keywords, and now I'll find it no matter what. And speaking of finding a file no matter what, how about misspellings? Man, I've got lots of files that have very strange spellings, so I purposely put misspelled keywords, the way I might type it down the road, into the keywords field, like glacier. There's a couple of different ways that might be spelled. So I'll put a couple of misspelled words in there, so I always find it no matter what. Also, it's important to know that the notes, conversations, and tasks each have their own separate search field, which is awesome. Again, giving you those very focused results. So, to recap, think before you file. How would you like to view these files? Should it be one file with lots of notes or multiple files, each having notes? And again, whatever naming convention you go with, make it consistent so your files are always neat, tidy, and easy to use. We thank you so much. God bless you, and happy filing.